Hello Taurus, and welcome to your January 2025 reading. Happy New Year. I hope you've had a lovely time over the holidays. Okay, shall we get started? As usual, this is for you Taurus if you are Sun, Moon or Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you just come across a reading and you'd like to take it because it resonates. You're more than welcome to take it. Also, it's a general reading to take what you need and leave behind what you don't. Okay, so I have these Light Seers tarot cards, and I thought we'd use these to find the general energy, general reading, theme of your reading for the month of January. So we'll give them a little bit of a shuffle. We'll see what's going on with you for this month, Taurus, and we'll dive a little bit deeper then with some cards for your past, your current energy and your future using the Rider-Waite deck. So I apologise if I'm a little bit dithery. It's a little bit cold in here, but at least it's a little bit lighter than it was the other day. So let's crack on. Okay, so 3 cards for general energy, general theme for the month of January. Okay, this one really wants to come out. We've got the Knight of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. So we've gone from that lovely cool energy to the beautiful warmth of the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the energy of this month, Knight of Swords, he's really moving towards, at speed, towards a clearer mind, clarity, new ideas, whatever it is, he's moving towards there at speed with purpose. So there's an energy of movement towards something relating to swords. So new ideas, new ways of thinking, deeper clarity. We've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Queen of Wands, and she is the card of the Queen of action, of making things happen, of really, putting the spark under something and really shoving it forwards. She is moving towards her joys and her passions unapologetically. So hopefully you are feeling this shift of movement towards the things that you want in life, the things that make you happy, that make you feel satisfied. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and he again is another card of movement. Obviously 2 knights, cards of moving forwards, of taking action, moving onwards. And so the Knight of Pentacles is really taking action and moving towards the things that bring him abundance. And so that's abundance of material things, earthly things, so actual material things, stuff, financial things, tangible things. And so he's really moving forwards towards that. So real energy of forward movement for you this month, Taurus. Let's have some cards for you to see what's been going on in your recent past. Okay, we'll have 3 cards and then we'll have 3 clarifiers. We've got the Chariot, another card of movement, real card of movement, of momentum, forward momentum. Oh, got 2 cards here. The Ace of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, 3 more cards to find some clarifiers. Oh, it's really chilly today. My hands are like little icicles. Oh, concentrate, look what I'm doing so that I don't drop any more. Okay. Oh. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the World card. And we've got the Temperance card. Okay, interesting. So recent past energy has been one of forward momentum, moving towards your destiny. So maybe, the spark has come in your recent past, and then, you're really starting to move forwards on that. So the Chariot is all about moving forwards and staying on the path and staying on the right direction, and really using, in the the Chariot, see on the canopy above his head, there's all stars, and he's got a star on the crown on his head. He's very connected to his divine self, so he's moving towards his destiny, because obviously his higher self, his divine self, knows what that is, and so he's following his intuition. He's putting, you know, time and energy and momentum into things to really take him forward, and he's keeping his eye on the prize, because we've got those two Sphinx, I never get it right. These two creatures here that are pulling the Chariot, and they're both sort of pointing slightly in different directions. And so if they both go in that direction, in their own directions, they're going to pull him all over the place. He's going to be really battling towards where he wants to go. And so he's got to really keep focus and tame those two Sphinxes to go the direction that he wants to go. But he knows where he wants to go because he's very connected. So hopefully this has been you in the recent past. You've realised, you know, you've got this connected to your intuition, connected to your higher self, and you've realised the direction that you want to go in, and now you've realised it. You know, it's like it's starting to happen. Things are starting to move forwards. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in your recent past, and that is about being given the opportunity to create abundance, to bring abundance in your life in some way. And, you know, this is something tangible, something that you can grow, something that you can put your time and energy into that's going to bring you that abundance. And so it could be time, it could be your health, it could be financial, obviously, or material things, but whatever it is, you've got to put the time and energy and love into it to make it come, you know, to make it grow, to make it turn into something. Excuse me, hiccup. Okay, so with that, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and that is about finding balance. It's about the balance of life, the flow of energy, not creating blockages and stagnation, because the balance is out and the flow of energy is not allowed to flow. When we give too much or we take too much, then the energy just doesn't flow right. Things stagnate, things block, and you know, the energy doesn't flow the right way. And so maybe this has been something that's been a bit of a problem in your recent past. Maybe, you know, you have been overgiving or overtaking even. And things have just been a little bit out of kilter. So that Ace of Pentacles, you've not been able to put the time and energy and love into it and nurture it into life as much as you would have liked to, because things have been slightly out of kilter, and it's maybe held you back on moving forward towards your destiny, essentially, with the Chariot. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and she is looking at all the hard work that she's put into her lovely garden. She's put time, she's put effort, she's put love into it, and now she's reaping the rewards. And this is directly under the Chariot. So I think maybe you have been putting some time and effort into figuring out, or to finding that connection with yourself, to realise what it is that you want out of life. And you know, she's surrounded by this lovely abundance, and I think, you know, this is maybe the catalyst for you to push forward in a whole new direction and really be focused on it, because either you've got your eye on the prize, on that abundance, or you know, you've been putting the work into things and you've really seen the benefits of the work that you've put into, and you're realizing that's actually the way that you want to go and the way that you should be going, because it's reaping the rewards for you. The World card, that's the end of the cycle. So with the end of a cycle comes a brand new beginning. And so the World card is the last card of the major arcana. You've been through every phase and everything that's gone on through the last phase of your life in the tarot deck. And now you've come to the end, and now you're using all that knowledge that you've learned from all the experiences that you've had in the last phase of your life, and you're using that to move on towards your destiny into this new phase of life. And under the Six of Pentacles, which I said was all about balance, about finding balance, about the flow of life, about, you know, giving and taking in equal measures, you know, finding that work-life balance, not over-giving, not overtaking in any way. Then we have the Temperance card, and she's about balance. She's about finding balance between your, you know, your head and, you know, your groundedness, your connection to the earth. The Temperance is very much connected to reality. She doesn't have a head in the clouds. She's firmly grounded to the earth, but yeah, she's very deeply connected to her divine self and to her intuition, and she you know, has got that lovely balance that we all need to help us to move forward, because life is about balance. When things get out of kilter, then that's when things start going wrong. Things start blocking, things don't go the way that you want them to, because, you know, things aren't in balance. And so Temperance is helping you to move forwards, because hopefully in your recent past you've been finding that balance, that good balance of the connection of listening to your heart but staying in reality, helping you to really move forwards. She's also the card of alchemy, so turning something into something else completely different. So maybe that's something that's sort of been involved in your recent past as well. So let us have a little look at your current energy, Taurus. And sorry, as I said that, as I was saying, Taurus is all about stability, about sturdiness, about home, about connection, about foundations, and the Chariot is very much about that as well. So maybe, you know, you're moving towards your destiny, and that's going to involve, you know, creating stability, creating foundations, creating those four walls, you know, of safety and security for yourself, that maybe hasn't been something you've had in the recent past. Anyway, I just felt like I needed to add that then. Hopefully it's helpful to somebody. And on that note, if you are finding this reading useful, I'd love to know how, or I'd just even love for you to like, share, and you know, and give me the thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're not already subscribed, because that really helps me to grow my channel. So it'd be lovely to have you as part of this little community that I'm trying to grow. So I'll stop waffling, because I do have a tendency to. Don't know whether you've noticed. Right, let's get on with this, and we'll find some current energy cards. Trying not to drop them. Oops. We'll get there. I need to concentrate. Oh, there we go. We've got the Four of Pentacles, current energy for Taurus. Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and we'll go straight in with the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Tower. I'm going to take this last one because it was stuck to the Tower. King of Wands. Okay, so current energy. We have the Four of Pentacles, and that's about holding on to things, about not holding on to things too tightly. In the card there, we've got, he's very, you know, he's got his foot on each of those pentacles, and he's, you know, he's clinging to that other pentacle to his chest, and there's one on his head, and he's, you know, he's keeping well hold of those. And as we know, pentacles are something tangible, so that could be home, it could be health, it could be finances, but whatever it is, you know, he, again, it's that letting things flow the way that they should, not holding on to things too tightly, keeping things in balance. And maybe, you know, you are feeling slightly, being a Taurus, feeling slightly insecure about something, some issue related to maybe health or home or finances, and it's making you hold on to things a little bit tighter than you need to. And by opening yourself up, by opening your heart, and by letting things go and trying to take a deep breath, then the energy will then start flowing the way that it should, and things will sort itself out, rather than holding on to things too tightly and not letting things flow. go with the flow. Okay, right, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she is the richest queen in the pack. She's also really, really good at manifesting things and drawing towards her the lovely things in life that she needs, or even just the things she needs. You know, being a pentacle again, health, wealth, and material stuff. So when I see the Queen of Pentacles, it always makes me feel really happy, because, you know, it's filled with lovely warm colours. You know, she looks really happy, really contented. There's a cute little hair in the front there, and it makes me feel positive. And I think that's what the Queen of Pentacles is all about. She's making herself, or not making herself, she's finding herself in this place of high vibrational energy, and so she's doing the things that will draw all those material things towards her, all that abundance towards her. And so she's staying in that high vibrational state. And how do we do that? You know, we eat well, we look after ourselves, we do things that make us happy, you know, even if it's having a bath, going for a walk outside, meeting friends for a coffee, laughing, dancing, all the things that, you know, exercise, yoga, meditation, that can lift us, that can help us to stay in that high vibrational state rather than all the lower vibrational energies. Because when we're in that state, that higher state, we're then more likely to bring those positive things towards us. So, you know, hopefully the current energy that you're in is, you know, shifting from one of feeling fear and the need to hold on to things, to be opening yourself up to being in a more positive place, so that you can draw the things that you need towards you. We've got the Judgment card, and that is about renewal, about rebirth, about ascension. It's about going from one person, from being one person, from being one thing, into being something completely new. So it can be a really great new start for you. You know, hopefully, you know, you're starting to really shift in the way that you're thinking about things. You're starting to get in a more positive place based on this Queen of Pentacles, and so that's helping you to shift into a rebirth of some sorts. You know, so in whatever situation, in whichever way, you know, suits you in your circumstances at the moment. But Judgment is a really great card, because it is one of a brand new start, a brand new you, and a brand new way of thinking, being, doing, you know, again, in relation to your circumstances. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, and he's moving forwards. Knights are all about moving forwards, but he's on his horse, he's almost moving forward, but he's just weighing things up and reassessing what he's going to do with his pentacle, basically. And again, pentacles, health, wealth stuff, and so, you know, he's sat on his horses and he's really thinking carefully about it, because he's got that pentacle and he doesn't want to spend it, you know, he wants to spend it wisely, he wants to do something wise with his pentacle. And so maybe that's what's causing you, because it's right below our Four of Pentacles. So maybe that's what's stopping you from releasing things. Maybe you the beginning of this current energy, because obviously, you know, it just doesn't start straight recent, past, current, future. These are, you know, flows in between, doesn't it? It's quite fluid and organic. So maybe you have been holding on to things while you've been really thinking about it, but don't think about things too much, because sometimes we can overthink things, we can take too long in things, and then that window of opportunity is gone. So just, you know, make smart choices, you know, be considerate the way that you're spending your pentacle, but don't overthink things and overdo it, and just, you know, just let that energy flow the way that it wants to. So next to that, we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is very much a spiritual card. It's connecting with the divine, connecting with that, you know, that higher energy, and it's also the card of blessings. You see, he's holding his hand there in the symbol of a blessing. So, you know, maybe you've got good energy, good things going on for you. Maybe, you know, you just need to connect to that higher vibrational you, because it's below that Queen of Pentacles, and really embrace your spiritual side and find time to just quieten your mind and to lift your vibration, in order for you to draw towards you all the lovely things in life, all the positive things in life. Under the Judgment card, we've got the Tower, and obviously that rebirth card, you know, the renewal, rebirth, the Judgment card, comes the Tower. And so something maybe is the catalyst for this, your rebirth, your renewal, your different way of thinking, because the Tower comes to us, it's like cleansing the earth, it's taking away what we don't need anymore, so then we can start afresh from a brand new place. And the universe can swoop in and take things away from us, and at the time it seems really difficult and really hard, and it's like, oh my god, this has happened. But you know, as soon as sort of that day you can think, oh well, that's happened, but do you know what, it's cleared space for this to happen, something else, you know, is coming in to replace it, and it's much better. So it's not, I like the Tower card because it, you know, it is a cleanser, and it makes space for something new to happen. But it can also be a change in the way that you're thinking. And I think maybe that's what's happening for you in this current energy, is a change in the way that you're thinking, which is then making you have this renewal, this rebirth, because you thought about something in a completely different way. You've shifted, like night and day, you've shifted something, and you've made space for some new way of thinking, and it's really allowed you to blossom and to have this moment of rebirth. Next to the Tower, we've got the King of Wands, and he's a fiery king, and obviously we've got fire here, and he's a card. Would help if I showed you him. He's the fire element, and obviously we've got the fire in the Tower here, and he's the king of moving forward, of taking action, moving towards his joys and passions and the things that he wants in life to bring him satisfaction and happiness and joy. And so by the cleansing element of the Tower, I think he's making space for you to actually take action, to move forwards in a really positive way towards the things that you want in life, the things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that bring you contentment. Whoops. Right. Oops. Excuse me. I'll just pick those up. Let's have some cards for your future energy, Taurus. Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles at the top there, and so obviously he's really beginning to take action and to bring those things that are going to bring him abundance towards him. So it's very much a card. The cards are just very much about moving forwards for you in a really positive way. Oh yeah, we've got the Eight of Wands, another moving forwards card, and that's about swift movement forward. So this is your future energy. We've got the Magician, we've got the Emperor, power cards galore here. We've got the Death card, we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So got some very powerful cards for you moving forwards, Taurus. We've got the card of your card as well. So we've got that Eight of Wands, really moving forwards at speed. We've got the Magician card, and he's about having the tools that you need to do the job in hand. So about moving forwards, you've got everything that you need to move forwards. We've got the Emperor card, and he's about taking control, about leadership, about moving forwards and not taking any nonsense. And that's all about, you being in control of your destiny, about you really taking the lead in things, about taking control, about really pushing things forward, having everything that you need to do that, and just really shifting things forward into a new beginning. Because, we've had that ending of the World card in the past. We've had the Tower card of you opening yourself up to clearing space for moving forwards towards your joys and passions, and now we've got the Death card. So a brand new beginning, the beginning of a new dawn, a new day's upon you, and the king is dead in the card, and the sun is coming up, and so it's a brand new start for you, a new beginning. I'm really excited for you. We had the Ace of Pentacles back there. There's all the cards here that are showing that you are really, you're having this brand new start, and things are moving really quite quickly. There's a lot of movement. Again, Knight of Wands, moving towards his joys, passions, the things that bring his satisfaction. He's not doing it in half measures. He's really going for it. He's on his horse. His horse is reared in the air, and he's really moving forwards. His feathers flowing, and he's really just pushing onwards. And that is you this month, I think, Taurus. I think it's a really exciting month of moving towards the things in life that bring you happiness. Okay, we've got here at the end, we've got this little Five of Pentacles, and this can be the card of fear of lack. Being a pentacle is fear of lack of money, fear of lack of health, fear of lack of something that you need, earthly, tangible. The thing is, as you're moving forwards towards whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever is your destiny for you personally, you may have this moment, the fear popping in, a fear of not having enough of something. And that's normal, because, we're only human, aren't we? And we do have these worries that pop into our heads. But I think the thing with the Five of Pentacles is there is help available if you need. So if you're feeling like you're lacking in something, maybe you're lacking in energy, you're lacking your health, getting a little bit iffy because maybe you're pushing too hard forwards, ask for some help. Go and have a massage from a friend, or go and ask a friend to help you out with something that's going to give you more time. Just ask for some help. Help is out there. You don't have to do this alone. You are pretty amazing, and I'm sure you could do it on your own if you wanted to. But, we've got the Lovers cards just popped up here. There's help around you in the form of somebody close to you in a relationship that will help you and give you a helping hand on your way. You don't have to feel that lack. You just need to ask for some help and support, and it's out there if you need it. So I won't continue waffling, and I could for a while yet, I am sure. Right, we've got the Seven of Wands has just thrown itself out the pack. This is help and guidance and how best to navigate the month. So let's see, Taurus, what we've got here for you. Oh, there we go. They've just flung themselves out. Two of Cups. And the Hierophant again. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is all about persistence. It's about being stubborn. It's about having a gut feeling about where you need to go. And that's the Chariot card. Following your destiny, following your intuition, knowing where you're going to go and not giving up, pointing yourself in that direction and just sticking to it. And so that's the advice from the Seven of Wands, is don't give up. Just keep going at it. In your gut where you need to be going. Just get on that path and don't try not to get distracted from it. We've got the Two of Cups, that connection with other people. The Two of Cups is a shared deep connection with another, and it doesn't have to be an intimate other. It's just somebody that you have that deep connection with. And I think this is here to remind us to remember that you've got others, you've got people around you that make you happy, that bring you joy, that have got that love for you, and they are there to help you on your journey. No man's an island. We need help and support sometimes, and you have got that if you need it. So we've got the Hierophant again, and this, he's very connected to his spiritual self. It's all about that connection to the divine. And so I think throughout this journey that you're going through this month, Taurus, I think there's going to be some spiritual stuff popping up that's really going to be integral in you moving forwards. So again, whatever it is for you, this journey that you're going on through the month, your connection to your higher self, to the divine, whatever God, whatever is your thing. I think that's going to be really important. Maybe it's going to be that you're going to need to take time out to really just keep that connection going, to help you, you know, the momentum of the chariot. Sorry, I nearly went into French then. Chariot, move forward. You need to just keep that connection going. So that's good advice for you, Taurus, for the month of January. Right, I hope that's been helpful. Again, I'd love to know if it is. And in the meantime, have a really, really great month. Take care of yourself and have a great time. It sounds like you're in for an interesting month, and I will see you next time.